right, we're gonna light these up because I'm brewing some coffee, and I gotta cook some turkey sausage for some of that. All right, hope you're having a great evening. My phone doesn't have too much power in it. It's kind of late at night, so yeah, I may get some of that cherry coffee Eric sent me. That's for tomorrow. And we're making some turkey sausage. I put a bunch of spices in there. I put some marjoram. I put some sage. I put some white pepper. And what else I put in there? A little bit of savory and some of that whatever, that white powder, MS, whatever it is. I can't think of it right now. I'm kind of tired. But anyway, we're making that that knockoff Olive Garden kale sausage soup. So they didn't have any spicy turkey sausage at the store, so I had to get like just regular turkey sausage that they cook up for like breakfast. This is not spicy, and frying it up for the soup. So oh yeah, put some cayenne pepper in it too. And then in the crock pot we got the kale, and I'm supposed to use diced potatoes, but my wife wants to say really, low calorie and they're super healthy. So I've got some instant potato flakes. We'll put a little bit of that in there to substitute, not a lot. And we have some leftover little bit of bacon bits in the freezer. I threw those in. A little bit of leftover steak, I threw that in. It was all chopped up, threw that in there. And like I said, a bunch of kale. And I put a little bit of like some other spices, garlic powder. What else I put in there? I put some chicken bouillon and a little bit of Italian seasoning and some red pepper flakes. So we'll add this sausage to it, and that'll be good for tonight. Just let it cook in the crock pot on slow overnight, and it's going to be good. Normally you put heavy whipped cream in there, but again, my wife is trying to minimize the calories and all that stuff. So she wanted me, or just healthy stuff. So she wanted me to substitute coconut cream. So the store didn't have any. So I'm debating to get some from another store or just substitute something else in there instead. But yeah, that soup, that's kind of one. The heavy cream kind of makes the soup, mixes in with the greases and juices from the spicy sausage that we would normally put in there, and I don't know, it just comes out good. That's normally what I make. Is I'll use the traditional ingredients, but not today, which is fine. So I may just put some whole Horizon milk a little bit in there. I also got some dry carnation powdered milk. I'll put a little bit of that in there. So I don't know, we'll figure it out. Thinking maybe a little bit of Greek yogurt, or the other one is that could be really good is cream cheese. I got some cream cheese that'll melt in. That's another possibility. So we'll figure it out. Meantime, I just want to get this coffee going here and get this thing done. One thing, when you cook turkey sausage, you want to cook it really well. I'm just one of those persons. Same thing when it's a pork sausage. You really want it. You don't want any of that raw. You want to cook that really well, because there's all kinds of stuff in there you got to kill. that's looking pretty good right there. This here, it shouldn't take too long. I think like our power is kind of, maybe I gotta pump it up a little bit. I think we're good on this. I'll bring it back. All right. Yep. I shut this one down and just put the coffee out there because I want it to be done quicker. I'm ready to go to bed. So it is percolating. We're gonna let it perk for a little while. That handle's pretty hot. That's the one thing about this, that the handle gets really hot, so you gotta have like a, you know, a pot holder or something to grab it. All right, I'll bring it back in just a little bit. All right, so soup's looking pretty good. We're gonna let it cook overnight. Put that right there for a second. So I actually used some Horizon milk, and I used some Carnation instant milk. Yeah, so it's like we still get the kale to cook. Got the sausage and everything in there. I kind of tasted, I mean, everything, kale still needs to cook, but it's pretty good. But it's healthy. So, all right, let me go get the coffee and we'll call it a day. God bless y'all. All right, well, we're gonna wrap it up here. So let's go ahead and shut this thing down. I'm gonna go, oops, sorry about that. There we go. Just concentrating on not burning myself here. All right. Whew. All right. Move it over a little bit. And I gotta bring this thing in here. I know this thing's hot. Not too bad. There it is. All right. Well, God bless you. Let's see how this coffee smells. See if I can kind of, oop. Yep. Smells pretty good. Let's see. Oh yeah, I really smell the cherries in that. That's love that coffee. Thank you, Eric. I'm glad you turned me on to that coffee. I'll be continuing to buy that. And those instant coffees. Trader Joe's instant coffees are great. You know, I usually use Nescafe in the morning because I just don't have time to brew things. Sometimes I'll brew a pot like this the night before so I can have it throughout the day. Get about 3-4 cups out of it. I have one of these pots. But a lot of times I'm hustling at night. In the morning, I'm just going for an instant Nescafe with a little bit of teaspoon of sugar, a little bit of milk, a little bit of cinnamon. But yeah, those packets that Eric gave me from Trader Joe's are really good. We went to the Half Moon Bay to the Ritz-Carlton, stayed one night, and I brought those because that hotel doesn't offer free breakfast or nothing. They do have, you know, those espresso pods and everything, which is really good quality stuff, but I just used Eric's coffee. Those coffee packets, they had some really nice. I had 2 cups that were like bigger size white cups with little stainless steel spoons and like a little plate, really, you know, fancy type thing, and then a set of smaller ones for espresso. So my wife, they had some of the really good herbal teas that they had in the room. So the chamomile one for her, I made that for her, and then I had a coffee. And like I say, that cup, it's not a real massive big cup. It's, you know, it's a smaller size, but it was perfect for that packet. And I had one in the morning, and actually the one in the morning I used the little espresso cups, and I heated up the water. I brought a microwave because they don't have a microwave in the room. So that white one over there, I put it in that blue suitcase. It's like, because my son, we buy him 2 pizzas, and then he eats one on the way, and then the second one we microwave for him in the evening when we go on trips like that. Most hotels, they got a microwave and stuff. And we stay in Marriotts that have They have a kitchenette and everything, which is really nice. Usually a full size or a pretty decent refrigerator, and they have a range, and they have plates and forks and all kinds of stuff. Like we're going to be going really soon here up to Truckee and staying in one of those. And they always have a nice breakfast. They usually have a pool at most of them, and a workout area for my wife and all. So yeah, but in this case they don't. They you know, so I kind of just went ahead and I say brought a microwave. Sometimes you can rent one from them though for like $25 a night. And I was like, nah. So that's how I justify that little microwave right there. Use it sometimes if I want to heat up my coffee or something. But yeah, those packets were great. But I was going to get back to the little espresso cups. I actually poured half for my wife and the half for me, and what worked out good, this is like a, God helping out here, is that more of the coffee with less of the sugar and cream went on one side for my wife, because that's the way she likes it, and more of the cream and sugar went on the other side in my cup. So mine was perfect. It was like just a little bit sweet, pretty creamy, and my wife's was more dark with that less sugar, less calories. So it's like, yeah, that's where we're at. So anyway, God bless you all. I'm going to take this coffee in, and you have a great rest of your week. Okay, take care.